Good morning, Bunny. How are you? Just getting my coffee ready. Just running a little behind. Had to do a few things first. My house is an absolute mess. The sun is coming up and it is very pretty. I'm definitely in a better mood today. I was in a terrible mood yesterday. But I am in a better mood today. I'm just tired. I went to bed wicked early because I was starting to get a migraine last night. Which, speaking of migraine, I should really take my meds this morning so I don't get another. Hopefully your work day's not too hard today, Bunny. First day back from a little mini vacation and birthday for me, so that's fun. Going back to the basics with my diet this week, I've been really off. Exactly. I think a good start, though, is getting started with making your house look good. And you know, it's like a dirty house, they say, can really disrupt a lot of different things. And I totally agree with that because I don't feel like myself, which I think is part of the reason I was kind of cranky yesterday. I didn't feel myself because my house was a little dirty. And I don't like that. I don't like being in a dirty house. And it's hard because when you come back from vacation in your house, you don't want to clean. And we were go yesterday and the day before. So the last thing I wanted to do over the weekend was clean. So I didn't. So that is our goal for this week. I'll probably at least clean the kitchen floors and stuff tomorrow because that's one thing I can't stand when my kitchen isn't clean. And I think that's because I'm in here all the time and you know, I stream in here, so
It's not funny. Okay, fine. What about this?
well, hey, you do want the place you live to look good. All right, meds were taken. We're using up all of the veggies I have left. My thing is, though, I don't remember what I need. I like this song. You know what? There's nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with mentally making yourself good first. And sometimes that is a clean, happy space. What am I doing? This is what I need. We'll keep that open. Whew, I am tired. This coffee needs to kick in like right now. You know it's morning time because I was far too lazy to do anything with my hair. But you know what? It's okay, because you can admit that you fell off a little bit. I fell off a little bit, right? It's hard. I feel like summertime is much harder. I know holiday times are hard, but personally, I find summertime to be hard because I love summertime food. And even though I'm out walking more, we walk to dinner and stuff like that, we do have a tendency to go out to eat more in the summertime. And you know what? That's okay. Alright, we gotta pull up some recipes. I don't remember. And then that way I can also post them. Crock pots. Okay, good. I don't think we need... Yep, we don't really need too much. Good. So we're going to be making a crock pot lentils dish, which I'm actually super stoked about that. And we're going to be making a Brussels sprout salad. I really like salad. I like Brussels sprouts. I know it's not everybody's favorite. I just really do like it. Okay, that's all I cared about was the dressing that she made. Yeah, that's also the other thing. When you're taking care of children, it can be almost impossible. How do you take care of yourself when you're already taking care of another human? Alright, I hate to go on a BRB this quick, but I must not have gone pee before we started, because I have to go. Okay, I'm back. Man, I had to pee. I didn't realize I was holding it. I've also finished my food diary and haven't been able to buy another one yet, and I have been writing stuff down. Bunny. Okay. Now, I don't know how you like to do your food diaries, but I actually made, I'll send it to you on so on Amazon. I think you should be able to get it if you wanted it. I actually made a book. It's kind of like a food diary. But I made a few different ones. So the one I made, it is supposed to help you stick to your goals for eating each day, as well as your exercise. And I think there is, I don't know if there's something there for groceries too, but so, I mean, if you want it, take a peek at that. And yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, take a peek at it, and you could use that if you'd want. You don't have to. Again, I'm sure there's probably cheaper ones out there, or ones that are like more heavily for food. Mine's more for exercise and food. I made those primarily for myself, right? Like, I made them primarily for myself because I need to, I need to get back into doing things and such. Although I also made them in case other people wanted them. I have a manifestation book as well. That one I really love. I think it's super cute. And I feel like the manifestation book is really good because it keeps you positive and telling yourself positive reinforcements as well. Okay, now I can pull you guys back up here. Alright, y'all. We're going to start off by making egg bites. And I don't know if you guys have ever made egg bites, but they're heckin' easy. So, let me get out my silicone muffin tin. If we have to use more, I have more in here, but I'm hoping I don't have to. I'm actually gonna pull out my regular ones too, just to be safe. Okay. So I'm going to put these ones to the side. I don't know if we're going to need them right yet. So this is super easy. I'm going to put it on 425, my oven temperature. And we're just making egg bites, right? This is nice because it's easy. Whether you are working from home or not, it's an easy one to grab. Or, especially if you don't get right up and eat breakfast. Okay, there's nothing in there, good. So that's why I really like the egg bites. And we're gonna do mushrooms just because I really wanted mushrooms. So let's go ahead and wash these and cut them up. Now, I don't think we're going to use all of the mushrooms. I feel like that might be too much. Pen and paper, not to sound like a bummer. No, this is pen and paper. It's a diary. It's like a journal, Bunny. It's a pen and paper food and exercise journal. It's not electronic. Because I'm the same way. I do a lot of stuff with pen and paper. Yeah, so I made it on purpose that way because, again, I'm old-fashioned a little bit, and I feel like when it comes to your goals, there's something about physically writing them out that I stick to them at least, I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I stick to my goals better if I'm writing them down. Yeah, like I get it. There's tons of apps out there. I truly do. I understand. And I'm sure they're all great. But they're just not for me. You know? And like also with pen and paper, right? You can see that accomplishment at the end of your food diary, right? 'Cause you're like, "Oh, look at this." Like, you know? Like, look how many pages I've done, and I don't know, it's just like a different kind of mentality. Ah, I love stickers too. I unfortunately couldn't figure out how to get stickers, or else I would have added it to mine. Um, Cause me too, I love stickers. So when I went to the store yesterday with PK, or 2 days ago with PK, I don't remember what day it was. We went to the grocery store. And when I went to the grocery store with him, we didn't get a lot. And I did that because I had food that I wanted to use up. But I also did that because I'm going to be going to the grocery store again. So I'm really hoping I did get enough groceries for my stream stuff. I guess we'll find out, right? But I definitely agree. I feel like stickers just really add, because it adds the pop of color. It makes you feel like a kid again. And it's a different visualization, right? When you're writing, when you can see pictures, I feel like pictures and stuff always help. All right, so before I put my mushrooms in, we're gonna do mushrooms and peppers for this one, guys. I'm gonna put in my eggs, and now I'm using a lot of eggs. Just because I have them. Eggs really haven't been that expensive here. I mean, they are still more pricey than obviously before inflation, but inflation's gonna do that. I have a piece of hair on me. I need to get it off. Here we go. Good morning, Jai. How are you, honey? Also, thank you guys for putting up with me yesterday. I was in a terrible mood. I'm definitely in a better mood today. Eggs are really great because they add just a good protein. Obviously, if you are a vegan or vegetarian, you're not gonna like eggs. But I just think it's a wonderful protein, right? They're easy. They're easy to have on hand. They're easy to cook with. There's so many different ways that you can cook with them. Sorry guys, I got some on the side here. I want to clean that up. I'm doing all right. I'm definitely feeling better this morning. I'm trying to get myself more hyped up because it's my first day back to work since Tuesday of last week. So it's definitely hard to get amped up. Now, egg bites are super easy because you can just put all of these in this little pot, mix everything up, and then pour them into the muffin tins. You can also just do the eggs to start and then put the other ingredients on top if you want. Do however way you want. I like it this way and mixing it in and stuff. Just because I can kind of gauge how much I can put on each one. Okay, so for right now, I guess I could have just put all of them back in here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 8, I think. I think I counted 1 twice. All right. breakfast, lunch. They're very good with baking. I make, and I'll make these again. I've made them, I think I made them on stream. I make, high protein chickpea muffins, and I love them because obviously that you get the protein from the chickpeas, but you get protein, and I add a little bit of flax, so there's protein there too. But you also get a lot of protein for, alright, so I think I'm gonna do 3 more eggs. I know, it seems like it's a lot. It is kind of a lot, but we're doing a lot now. Remember, guys, this is supposed to last us Monday through Friday. So basically like a whole carton of eggs. Okay. I don't think I got any on the floor. Okay. So, yes. So with the chickpea muffins, you've got the chickpeas, you've got flax seeds, and you also have eggs in there. Oh, again, I was supposed to put it in there and I didn't. Okay, that's fine. And all great things for high protein. And it's just the high protein muffins, they're just so good. You wouldn't be able to tell that they're chickpeas. And you guys know I love my chickpea recipes, but that one for sure is one of my top faves. My father-in-law hates chickpeas. Absolutely can't stand them. But I make these and he's in love. And like that's also the other thing is, and we could actually make those chickpea muffins to use as like a snack. Alright, so again guys, this is gonna look hella full, and that is good because we're making a shit ton of these. And eggs just pair nicely. You can make eggs in so many different ways. This way is just the way that I found. I like them in little bites because again, it's just easy. So we're not just gonna do plain eggs. Who wants just plain eggs, right? So we gotta season them. I feel like it's much easier to eat healthy when you season up your food. So we're gonna add some pepper, garlic, and onion powder, of course, you know, my favorite things. I pretty much use this on everything. And like, there's a lot of eggs in here, like, it's okay, don't be afraid of the seasoning. We are gonna use oregano too. Right, or parsley, whatever. That's good enough. The one thing I can't stand about this parsley bottle is the shit never comes out. So let's add some onion powder. Oops. And yes, I do. I use a lot. Come out, god damn it! Okay. This song's a little slow. Not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm just gonna mix this up. We're gonna add some salt too, but it was starting to clump and I didn't want that. Okay, let's add a little bit of salt here, guys. But how was everybody's night? Hopefully everybody slept well. It's morning time now or it's nighttime now for Jai. To do about 2 pinches of salt. Sea salt is also really great because it has a lot more minerals in it than just table salt. I will never use table salt ever again. Just because it's really not nutritious for you whatsoever. And Himalayan sea salt or Celtic salt, whichever one you do decide to use, not only does it have more minerals in it and it is healthier for you. No, you didn't sleep? Why? And it's been busy. Oh, that is great, Bunny. So obviously I'm getting up earlier because I'm doing these streams. And remember guys, I'm doing these streams for me. This is to hold me accountable, and hopefully you guys like them. And if you want to hold yourself accountable as well and make food with me, I love that. And even if you're not making food with me, why not just chill with me, hang out with me, keep me entertained, I'll keep you entertained. Good morning, Ham. How are you, my friend? We are making quite a few different things. All right. In goes... I mean, these were kind of bigger than I wanted them to be, but that's fine. I know, that's what she said. All right. Those will go in the back in the fridge. We are going to cut up this bell pepper. Again, we're just using the stuff that we have in the fridge because I am trying to be less waste. Hopefully you guys will be less waste too. Try to get creative with the things that you've bought and you did not utilize. Ooh, take a picture for me. I know pictures don't really do justice when it comes to sunsets. I saw the sunrise this morning and it was very like a pinky orange color. It was very pretty. PK will be, well, he should be awake. He's probably just sitting on his phone scrolling right now. So I'm not really going to be worried about how soft I'm talking. I mean, I can't talk very loud when I'm in the morning, but regardless. But yeah, I just love these streams. They wake me up. They force me to get up. Oh, good morning. You are awake. Alright, so I'm just gonna cut off the top of my pepper here. No pepper left behind. Oh, I'm sure that's absolutely stunning. That was the nice thing about... There's gonna be a lot of pepper in this because I've got a lot of pepper here. That was the nice thing about the ocean. I went to the ocean and we never got to see the sunrise on the ocean, but we got to see the sunset, and I didn't really get to see the sunset, but it was still pretty. Good morning, Tom. How are you? What you doing today, Tom? Did you have to work? Okay, you're here. Good. How'd everybody sleep last night? But yeah, it was absolutely gorgeous. The ocean is just something different to see. You guys all know I'm a mountain girly, but I definitely just loved being at the ocean, smelling the ocean water. I honestly don't mind the smell of sea salt and like oceany type stuff. Oh, you just went to see people at their work? Well, there you go. Good morning, Darth. How are you, sweetheart? So yes, that's why I've been MIA, guys, because I have been... Go, 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 go. We went to the mountains on Saturday. I was at the beach for a little girls' trip. And now it's time to get back into the work grind, and hanging out with all you. So guys, we're making egg bites. I made the mushrooms a little too big, but that's okay. I don't really care about the ocean though. I can see it every day. Yeah, see, it's different when, like, this is what me and PK were talking about, is that so often when you get complacent with where you live, you do take for granted the beautiful things that are around you. And that is something that I'm really grateful for, because we actually do live in a place that's absolutely stunning. We live close to downtown, which we chose for ourselves. That's what we wanted. We wanted to live close to downtown. We also live near a river, and it's just absolutely gorgeous here. Honestly, we are close to mountains. We don't have to drive far if we want to get to higher peaks. It's just beautiful. I know I'm missing chat. Let me go back. The sun and it went quick, but I'll get... Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it does. It does go by quick. I don't know how to drink. This is actually pepper, not tomatoes, sadly. I don't have any tomatoes. I'm not the biggest fan of tomatoes unless I just eat them raw, you know? Also, okay, I don't know if I'm going to say this right. OFI Ligger? I don't know. I'm going to call you OFI. Alright, you have fun with work emails. Fuck that shit. That's going to be the majority of my morning. I'm not going to get calls in until probably about 11 just because of my work emails. What am I looking for? Well, these are silicone. I don't really need to spray them, but I am going to go spray them. Liger. Old Farts Inc. I love that. Hey, I'm an old fart. Liger. Okay, we're going to call you Liger. Okay, you have a good drive. Drive safe. Okay, guys. So now we're just going to... Now, this can get messy, obviously. We're going to kind of try... Well, let me put the eggs away because I'm bumping into them. We're going to try to get all of the goodness in there. I want to get the peppers in there. I want to get egg, obviously. And I want to get the mushrooms. Oh, fuck. I'm already spilling it. Yeah, I could be smarter about this. Honestly, usually I use my big... I have a bigger... Which I could probably still use. So what I do... Just gotta get this off the bottom first. We'll wipe that down. What I have, and this is what I usually do, but because I'm making more than usual, I chose a bigger pot. Okay, drive safe. No texting and driving. Okay. This is what I usually use. And we can still do that. This will be easier to pour from. But yeah, this is what I usually do, is I just mix it all up right in here. And then pour from here, because it's just easier. Okay. We'll start off with that. There we go. Okay. And there we go, guys. See how much easier that was? Why didn't I think of that originally? I don't know. We're not always the brightest here in the morning, or not even in the morning. So obviously we had to season these bad boys up. Don't be gross and not season your food. Teriyaki, teriyaki. Wow, can't talk this morning, I guess, guys. Chicken and rise. What's rise? That sounds good. I like teriyaki. I probably wouldn't do chicken though. We're not huge chicken fans here. But that sounds good. 10 out of 10, I'd eat that. Okay. Alright, I think I have enough for like 1, maybe 2 more. So I'm just gonna use my old-fashioned tin. And I'm gonna put in it... I think I can find these. Can I find them? I have so much stuff in here, guys. I guess not. We'll just use these. I'm gonna use... As long as I don't get shit everywhere. Getting shit everywhere. Okay, great. We're just gonna use little liners. That just so that it's easier for me to clean. I don't think I need a lot, so I'm just gonna keep that there to be safe. And I'm just gonna spray them. As a Cajun in Southwest Louisiana, no seasoning is a no-no. I know. I don't understand why people don't season their stuff. I mean, I get it. I get it. Seasonings can be pricey sometimes, but they're necessary. Okay, beautiful. Oh, fuck. It is a must, guys. Season your food. Don't be gross. This one's gonna be really seasoning-y. Alright. I think there's a really bad stereotype, especially in America, that a certain race does not season their food. And I promise you guys that is just not the case. Not here, not this girl's kitchen. Alright. So, obviously, this is absolutely gorgeous and absolutely delicious. But... And I need to clean this a little bit because we got eggs on stuff. But what makes anything better? If you guessed cheese, you are correct. We're gonna put some cheddar cheese on these bad boys, okay?
Are you
Are you
here?
here?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Liger. Thank you for the follow. We're pretty slow in the morning, okay? So these are not my most upbeat streams, but I appreciate you being here. We love new friends. Okay, we're adding a shit ton of cheese, guys, okay? Because who the hell doesn't love cheese? I mean, maybe if you're really lactose intolerant and really can't handle the cheese, I get it. I get it. don't care though. I'm still going to eat it, whether I'm lactose intolerant or not. Yeah, I'm slow every day. Let's not fool ourselves, okay? Listen, you could have at least lied to me, darn. Amen, though. We are. And I'm loading these bad boys up with cheese. The lighting is atrocious in here today. I apologize. The sun is still rising. It hasn't fully risen. So we've got some nice color into the sky, too. Okay, you have a good time laying down. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for shooting that follow. I hope I see you soon. Have good sleeps. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, you need to season food. That is always the same food tastes better in restaurants than when you make it on your own. It's because people don't season the food. Easy thing like mashed potatoes is one thing. Restaurants put lots of salt and butter in it. Also heavy cream. And then someone makes it at home with butter instead of low fat milk. I feel that. I don't eat potatoes. I mean, I eat French fries, so I shouldn't say I don't eat potatoes, but I'm not gonna choose to eat potatoes. Yes, and that's why I also say no matter what you do, it's always gonna be healthier cooking at home. All right, beautiful guys. All right, let's pop these bad boys in the oven. Excuse me, Miss Nora. All right, I'm gonna put you guys on mute. All right. That should be good. We're gonna put a timer on for 20 minutes. But yes, I totally agree with the seasonings. And honestly, you don't have to have that. I mean, obviously, depending on what types of foods you make and stuff, you don't have to have that many different seasonings personally. You just don't. All right, guys, let's make our other ingredients. I'm just gonna wash off my cutting board. I did get some egg on it. Also, do I have... But yeah, I don't really also use a ton of butter here. I'm just not a huge fan of butter. I'm really not. I do use a lot of olive oil though. We don't have a smoker. We just don't have the room for a smoker. I'm sure PK would love a smoker though. Kerrygold is the shit. Oh yeah, that's the best butter. I mean, honestly, it literally is the best butter ever. Alright, we're just cleaning this up just a tiny hair here. We got a little dirty over here. Somehow. Didn't even cook on here. Okay, beautiful. Alright, guys. What are we doing next? Okay. I don't really eat a lot of foods like that, Tom. That's not... I do. Every once in a while, I do like to eat stuff like that's barbecued or grilled or smoked for a long period of time. It's just not my go-to, you know? I know. Like, that's the thing is that Like, I personally don't like going to barbecues and stuff. It's just not my favorite. I'll eat like hamburgers and hot dogs, and like that's fine, but I don't know. I know, I'm weird. Guys, I'm weird. Every once in a while I like ribs, but it's not... Tom, it sounds like you're gonna have to move and get a bigger home. You know what, guys? Let's make this easier for us. Usually I cut my Brussels sprouts, but, you know, I have a little shredder. So that's what we're gonna do instead. Let's see. I could make it like that, but I kind of want... Yeah, we could use this one, I suppose. This is gonna be easier. Mandolin, is that what this thing is called? I think this is called a mandolin. How much are they? Alright, we'll see if this actually works. It does not look like this is gonna work. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work. I thought this would work. It's not going to. It probably would if these blades were actually sharp, but they're not. Because I bought this off of Amazon and it's cheap as fuck. So we're just gonna old school chop it, because it's gonna give me the best consistency to chop anyway. Alright, what a waste. What a waste. Okay, you have a great day at work, Darth. Don't work too hard, my friend, but thank you for coming in. So I want these to be as thinly sliced as possible. 100 to 200, even more if you want better. I want to get that. Oh, geez, that is expensive. I mean, I guess you have to weigh it out. You think it's worth it? I would say it's worth it. All right, we need something to put this in. We're gonna put this in here. I mean, especially if you eat a lot of smoked foods, I feel like it's probably is worth it. So this is probably gonna take us the longest because we're just shredding up our Brussels sprouts. You know what cringes me out? And I know a lot of people do this and it is what it is, like whatever. I don't like when people slide their knife with the blade side down. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies, like that. It's like, use the other side. Don't do that. That bothers me. It's like nails on a chalkboard for me. I don't know. You know, like there's just some things that really gross me out. Certain noises are it. Like, see, like, just use the other side. You do that, you're gross. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Tom. Alright, we're just gonna kind of give this another little rough chop. Alright, those are cooking up nicely. No time. Listen. I feel that, but that's gross. Don't be gross. One solo leaf. I just recently learned how to use a knife, so I know it's crazy to think. You don't know how to use a knife? Yeah, apparently you can do it wrong, okay? So I did just recently learn how to use a knife. I was actually from the lady that sold this to us, who is a friend of ours. And yes, I'm a slow chopper, but I'd rather be slow because I've cut myself a numerous amount of times. And not to mention, these are fucking sharper than me. Which doesn't take a lot because I'm not the sharpest individual, but that's okay. Beautiful. Perfect. These are looking good. Listen, I have learned how to chop. Chomp. It took me a while to learn how to hold my damn knife, okay? I didn't realize for a while I was just holding the damn knife wrong. Y'all gotta learn somewhere, right? Why does it smell like something is burning? I think I spilt a little in there. So it smells like it's burning from the bottom of my oven, which most likely is the case. What is that? Oh, just hair. Alright, guys. We're looking good. I'm doing all of the Brussels sprouts I have just because, again, no waste, and this will last us the majority of the week. PK doesn't really eat a lot of the salads and stuff I make for lunch. He just snacks. So. Perfect. Top. So, this is how I hold it. Got both fingers on each side of the knife. You chop like this. That's how I was taught. I can't do the finger on the top thing. I can't do it. I don't feel stable enough that way. I know that's how you're really supposed to do it, was with that, but I feel like I stable it with this finger still with that on that side. It also does not help that I don't ever stabilize my actual cutting board. Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure, Tom. I'm sure that hand is wrong. You think I learned that part of it? No. Listen. Listen, I ain't no pro. You know how many times I've chopped my little fingers? And I ain't probably gonna be the last, I'll tell you that right now. Has this still got water in it? Fuck, man. There we go. My garbage gets a little too full, guys. It's just a little too full. The nice thing, though, is that because it is just me and PK, we really don't use a lot of garbage. There are some people, and granted, okay, I should probably like recycle and compost a little bit more of my scraps and stuff. But there are some people, guys, that have like 3 garbage cans out there in the front of their yard. And I get it, people got big families and stuff. But like, bro, at that point you need to get a recycling bin because you know how much more stuff you could be recycling. My trash service that we go through, they don't have a recycling, which sucks, but they are the cheapest in town and I'm not willing to change, you know? I feel like it's just more convenient to never change your garbage service. They've never raised prices on us. I always hear people be like, oh yeah, it's that cheap for the first year. It's like, bro, my rate has never changed. And I can't beat $25 a month, okay? Huh, Popo? Oh wow, those puffed up a lot. I filled these up way too much, guys. Alright, I'm just gonna turn that off and let that sit in there. Alright, we're gonna cut up all of these carrots. Nora's like, fuck yeah, bro. Love carrots, don't ya? You carrot whore. Alright, and we are gonna grate it because it's just gonna be easier that way. I'm actually gonna use that, whatever this, no, you know what, we'll use an actual grater, that's gonna be easier. Alright, I still need the peeler though, why did I put that away? But yeah, if there's any kind of recipes that you guys like, that are like a little bit healthier that you eat during the week, please let me know because I want them. I mean, maybe we'll even make them on stream. And if you guys want more recipes than what I even show, my Pinterest boards have a fuck ton of stuff. And I kid you not, guys, I really try on my Pinterest boards to find stuff that's healthy. Yes, some in the dessert and the snacks are not 100% healthy, but I really do try to find the healthier foods. I get it, healthier food's not always the best, taste-wise, but I can guarantee to you guys that there are some foods that are healthy And you would never even be able to tell. I feel like it's an excuse for people to say like, oh, healthy food is just disgusting. And it's like, well, you're probably not making it right. But yeah, it can be disgusting. I don't like the pre-made healthy foods. Like in the packages and stuff. I think that shit's nasty. I also feel like there's a lot to do with like, you know, what do you classify as a healthy food? Because I don't feel like eliminating things out of your diet is healthy. That's why I don't think I could ever do the keto diet. Keeping your body in constant state of ketosis is actually very dangerous. But whatever works for you, if that helps you and you lose weight fast that way, so be it. And you know, it's funny because a lot of these diets, they'll be like, consult your doctor first before doing any diet. And I 1000% agree that. Consult your doctor before doing anything anybody tells you on the internet and do your own research, right? I do a lot of research. I put a lot of research into the health and wellness of my own body and others when they ask me to for help. But, you know, I get it. I get it. Research is hard. It takes time. And it's also really hard when not everybody who's a professional is right because they're not always given every side of the spectrum. Yes, you will get some. Relax, girlfriend. Oh God, I can't do that, Tom. God damn, this thing is flippity floppity here. Yeah, I can definitely smell there's stuff burning on the bottom. Oh shit, bro. Forgot I didn't turn that off. Alright guys, I'm grading this just because I feel like that's easier, you know? It's much easier for me than chopping this all up. Fuck that shit, Bran. And Tom, I have cut myself the most unusual ways. It's never by like actually chopping. I've cut myself because I'm fucking stupid. I've cut myself cleaning the knife more times than anything. Like just carelessly, you know, being careless. Or like my stupid ass trying to catch the knife. I know you're supposed to let it just drop, but me trying to catch it when it falls. That's really the stupidity in me, okay? Oh, Miss Snora was like, you did not give me any. I'm gonna give you a whole carrot here, ma'am, but you're gonna have to wait. Okay. We're looking pretty good here. Okay. I'm gonna put that in the garbage. I know. You're like, how fucking dare you, Mom? So when I worked in a kitchen a while back, years ago, one of the guys I worked with, his name was Pete. He's sadly has passed, but he taught me so much. He taught me so much with like dressings and health and wellness and, you know, like we used to have to make, so at the place I worked at, it was like a buffet style, but there wasn't a lot of people that we fed, right? So it's not like it was a ton of people. It was kind of a fancy thing. So, right, we always had a salad. We always had a salad that went on the side. We always had, um, we always had, like homemade dressings of some sort. And, you know, my boss, right? He was such a great guy too. Very nice, very knowledgeable. He loved to make steak and potatoes. That was like his thing. And whatever. He's a great guy, great guy. But he would make the salad and stuff. He didn't put as much love and heart into those kind of things because he was a meat and potatoes kind of guy. So he put a lot of his heart and soul and time and energy in those kind of things in his dessert than anything else, because they always got a dessert, they always got a main dish and a side salad and a couple of different sides, and there was always a vegan or a vegetarian option depending on who was staying there. And that was great, you know, whatever. But Pete, he would put his heart and soul in everything, even making the salad and the salad dressing. And so he taught me so many dressings where, you know, my boss, he just kind of made the same dressing each time. He only cooked on certain days because he did a lot of the office work, but he still liked to cook 1 or 2 nights out of the week, which is fine. Like, that was fine. But Pete, there was 2 Petes and a guy named Dan. They worked the rest of the week. And same with Carol. I worked with a lady named Carol. She was the nicest woman. She was from Ireland. Literally the sweetest lady I've ever met with. She, same thing. She poured her heart and soul into things. She was just getting old. She had to leave. Did amazing desserts. That was, I think, one of the weak spots for Pete was his desserts. He did not really like to make desserts. It wasn't his favorite thing, which I can see. I feel like pastries and stuff are difficult. Okay, we're gonna put some of that in there. But yeah, so he taught me a lot with salad dressings and stuff. Yeah, pastries and stuff. It's not my favorite thing to make certain desserts. Healthier desserts, I feel like when you make them with like unique ways, like chickpeas and cottage cheese and stuff like that, it's a lot easier. All right, let's give you a carrot, okay, ma'am? Actually, keep that end on. Here, take your carrot. Help if I use the right side, right? Yeah, I feel like desserts, it's just one of those things, like, they're just too complicated. There's too much science involved in some desserts. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I agree with that. Like, that's why I'm not a huge fan of desserts either. It's really hard to make a lot of different alternatives with desserts. I mean, I get it. You can make, like, healthier alternatives to desserts and stuff like that. But, like, it's really hard if you want, like, a very traditional dessert. I don't like this song, but my hands are too gross to change it. You're not getting any more. Stop begging. She's like pressing her nose up. There we go. This one's gonna be easier. Beautiful. We're almost there, guys. I think this is the longest part, is cutting up my carrots. At least my arm is getting strong, okay? We're getting a workout in. As well as cooking. And who could ask for anything more? That was also the one thing I hated about that. The place we worked at, right? It was a castle, okay? I worked at a castle. Mansion, whatever you want to call it, right? It was essentially a castle, though. And it was beautiful, whatever. But because the windows were tiny, you couldn't... You did open them because you needed some sort of airflow, but it was hard. You didn't really get too much airflow into the kitchen. And then, obviously there's no ACs. And we did our best with fans, but there wasn't a lot of outlets that we could use because all of them are being used with the appliances we had. So, oh, it was just so burning hot. Nobody ever wanted to work in the winter. There were literally people that only worked in the summer. There were people that only worked in the winter, quite literally, because they refused to work in the summer. It was too hot. Yeah, some kitchens are just too hot. And it was. And I didn't mind it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I was like, all right, just suck it up, drink plenty of water. Stand next to a fan when you can. We always had wet towels on our necks and stuff, you know, to try to stay cool. I think the worst part was because of the way, not so much the cooks. They did have to dress a certain way, but because they weren't really in the light of people, they could wear shorts. They could wear those kind of things, but I had to wear black pants. I had to wear a white shirt that was button up. So it was a lot, like, a lot of clothes. Yeah, exactly. You have to be drinking, but it's impossible not to because you're just that freaking hot. Yeah, you're not supposed to wear shorts in the kitchen. Our cooks did because they didn't give a fuck. I think it's a stupid rule. I guess there could be injury, but it's like, honestly, the injury is passing out from heat stroke, you know? And there was times that our cooks did pass out. There really was. All right, beautiful. Let's clean this off a little bit. Oh, like hairs and food. Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand, I get it, but it still sucks. Oh yeah, Pete, he used to wear cargo shorts all the time. They did not care. But then again, you know, when you're privately owned and whatever, it's a little different. Okay. Wipe off some of this shit. Alright guys, this salad, I know what you're thinking, it looks so plain. Kaychick, this is all you're putting in it? No, it's not. We're gonna add some stuff. I need to get on a chair. Nora, I need you to move, honey. I know, there's some carrot on the floor, I get it. Oh, we are gonna take down the oats too because I need to make more oat milk. Okay, we're doing sunflowers and cranberry. Not pecans. What else we got up here? Nothing else I want. Beep beep. I like crunch in my salads. I like it to feel like I'm eating. Nora, I need you to get out of the way, please. So we're gonna add some sunflower seeds. Adds a little bit of salt in there. Yummy, yummy. Perfect. I like the salted kind. Roasted and salted. Yeah. I don't think many people here use their chef's hats. It's just not a thing that people do around here. I'm sure there's some places that do, but... Alright, let's add some cranberries. I think this is also why people don't like salads all that much. They're like clumping together pretty bad. Is because they don't put enough yummy stuff in their salads. And I get it, it can get unhealthy when you put too much stuff. But put more than just 2 vegetables, 2 or 3 vegetables in your salad. Okay, so we've got that. And I feel like the dressing really can make it or break it, you know? Oh, I guess I could have put the rest of those mushrooms in here. Alright, y'all. So let's make our dressing. I'm just gonna pop the top on there to shake it a wee bit. And like when it comes to dressing, right? So if you look at the serving sizes of dressings and stuff, it's usually only 2 tablespoons, and a lot of people are like, that's it, and they're putting way more on there, and it's like, bro, you can get a lot of flavor and taste out of 2 tablespoons. Like, relax on the fucking stuff. Alright, we're looking pretty good. Yep, that's good. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop this in the refrigerator. This would be, that salad would be really good if you, instead you did, instead of cranberries, which is all I had, you do like a Granny Smith apple. Oh, so good. All right, we're gonna get some of our lemon. Hopefully our lemon's not in bad shape. All right, so we got our lemon. Back. How was your drive? Hopefully not too bad. Hopefully everything went safe and good. Okay, so we need our lemon. I have something on the bottom of my foot that's bothering me. Okay. We also need a container to put this in. So we're gonna get rid of this. This is so old and disgusting. But yeah, I definitely think there's a lot of things in like certain jobs that people just don't follow, like rules they're supposed to follow, you know? I caught some of the sunset for you. Oh, yay! Thank you. I can't wait to see it. This is far too hot. I'm just cleaning out a jar that I use for my dressings because I hadn't done that earlier. I didn't realize I was already using this, and this is hella old, this dressing I made. This is what happens, guys, when I don't clean my shit. There are days, or there's some weeks I clean out my fridge every week. Then there are some weeks I let it go, and this is what it results in. I get a ton of fucking shit I need to clean. I'm usually pretty good at that, but obviously not this one. Okay, guys. Beautiful. Let's add our lemon. Okay. I'm gonna add some olive oil first. Do some olive oil. I'm gonna add some lemon. For sure. Always gotta have the lemon, okay? Hi, Poe. What are you doing? He's like, I'm just watching. I'm monitoring. Making sure everything looks good. Guys, I gotta get a better one of these lemon squeezers. Juicers, whatever they're called, I don't know. This one's from the dollar store, and it works! Hey, it works. It's got me this far, right? It's great. It's still working. Hasn't broken or anything. But I really need to invest. I want one of those nice metal ones. I just feel like it'll work a lot better. But, you know. Now, Tom, do you have a very industrialized, like, at-home kitchen? Or do you keep it pretty simple at home? Did I get a fucking seed in there? God damn it. There we go. Pretty simple. Do you have a lot of appliances? I feel like that's my problem, is I have way too many appliances. Although I do use a lot of appliances. PK, your coffee's been ready for a while, huh? Alright, we're gonna add a little bit of pepper. Beautiful. That's fine, Jai. I appreciate you even just taking one photo for me. Yeah, I should probably do that myself. Just go through and get rid of stuff. You know? Alright, we always gotta have my salt. Yeah, I will. Okay. Okay. Let's do some apple cider vinegar. Just a yellow splash. I haven't even opened this one yet. We're also going to... I need to make some oat milk. I also need to make... It says honey. I don't really want to do honey. Probably should though. We'll just do agave. Not what I want, but do a little bit of raw agave. See, that is still flickering. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading that. I've never actually read that. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of Dijon. I was gonna do ground mustard, but let's do Dijon. I know I just bought Dijon. Did I not put it in here? We'll use the rest of this one. That's okay. Hey, Jai, don't be sorry. Lurkin is still great. I don't really have a lot left in this one. I know I bought more, though. Come out, you son of a gun. I don't need a lot, just a little bit. I'm gonna store this upside down so it comes out better. Okay, we're looking good. Let's do a little bit of garlic powder. I do fresh garlic, but I don't want to. I'm lazy as fuck. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna add just a tiny bit of heat. Just a sprinkle of cayenne. Just a little. Alright, let's give that a little mix. Alright, these have been way done. They're a little overdone. It's okay. Let's take them out. I turned off the heat. I just didn't want them like... I knew they weren't done, but earlier... Oh yeah, they're definitely crispy. A bit overdone now. That's okay. Oh, Jesus. They kind of overflowed and like went back in the thing. That's fine. It's okay. They'll still be good. They're just a little overdone. It's okay. They're good. That light's making me nervous by flickering, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Our dressing is done, y'all. I know it doesn't look like I have a lot, but that's okay. We can always make more. I probably should have done a couple lemons, but that's okay. Okay. Perfect. I have like toaster, flame gun. What's that? Grill. Yeah. I love my mixer. I mean, I definitely have more appliances than I need, but... Excuse me. I love my blender. Excuse me. The blender is on point, must have. This makes my life so much easier. I also have an emulsion blender, which I like too, especially when I'm making soups, but you could definitely just get by having one blender. I just don't. Thank you, Benny. I bought a juicer, and I love my juicer. I just haven't really been using it. Just because I haven't bought the stuff to juice. But maybe that's what we can do. Is we can make some juices. I love juices. Alright, I don't like this song. We gotta change it. Okay. add a little bit more. Perfect. We're making oat milk, guys, because I ran out. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna add a lot of maple syrup and water. Which I need to fill that up. Guys, fighting blood cancer, that's what we do here. We got this shirt because we raised over the threshold that we needed pretty early on in our charity stream. And juice is so much better to do yourself. It's much healthier, yeah. I know, I agree. I also like to do, so I'm really big on adding fruits and veggies. And then you compost the rest of it, and it's great. I need this to go down. Actually, we'll just let that go. I love this. This is also something I use weekly and was definitely worth the money. My milk strainer here. I use that. I use the crock pot a lot, especially more. I like doing the crock pot meals. It definitely doesn't make it quite as hot in here as like using the stove would. And in the winter, I love my crock pot because I love to make soups. Which, guys, get prepared because once the weather starts getting cooler, that's what we're making a fuck ton. We're making a fuck ton of soups. Come on. We're gonna make a ton of soups. We'll make a couple of stews, a couple of chilies. Those aren't foods that personally I think of for summertime, so I don't make those. So we're gonna make a lot of stuff in the crock pot. We're also gonna do a lot of stovetop stuff, so that is gonna be things that we'll be doing for our morning prep. And the thing I love about soups is it makes like the soups, you can make them super healthy, and it also makes for a large quantity. Alright, that looks good. Alright, we're gonna go to the 5. Actually, I'm gonna do 5.5. Alright. Plug your ears. Shared this. Streaming recipes. What's today's date? 24? Sorry guys, I'm just posting our stuff. It's probably way more than I needed. Okay. You really don't want to overmix this as I did. You're not really a soup fan? I love soup. I'm a soup gal. I'm not even mad about it. I love soup. I love butternut squash soup is my favorite. Good morning, Nicole. There are good soup, don't get me wrong, but I don't really make them at home. Ugh, I love making soup. One, because it's hella easy. Two, it makes so much. You can make them super healthy. What's not to love about soup? I'm definitely a soup person. It's my jam. How'd you sleep, Nicole? Pumpkin soup? Yes. I love the butternut squash soup. It's very simple and similar to pumpkin soup. And the one from Panera is my fave. I need to blow my nose. My one nose. Okay, we're good. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, you can. You slept okay? What time did you go to bed? I was not feeling it yesterday. I could not get back on. There was no way. I was also starting to get a migraine last night. So I ended up going to bed at like, I don't know, 8:30. I think that's the time. Or no, because the last I looked at my clock, it was like 8:50 when I was finally like set and in bed, and it didn't take me long to fall asleep at all, so I definitely was not feeling good. I think, yes, I was irritable yesterday, but I was also I think I was like, just really not feeling good. 10 p.m. Alright guys, we are going to make the dinner that we're making, guys, is so easy. We're making lentil tacos. I'm gonna share it. We gotta copy the link. Put this up here. Alright, and then I am just gonna find a recipe for our egg bites if I haven't saved them already. I have a ton of baked oats recipes. I have muffins. I just have a ton of recipes, especially for breakfast if you guys are interested on Pinterest. So highly recommend. Alright, this one's like the closest one that I can find on my thing. Paste. There you guys go. You have all of our recipes from today, so make them. No excuses. Make the damn recipes. Okay, there we go. Heck yeah, we got the tacos. So I'm just stirring away.
It's nothing like smoking fools.
Why you high? Damn right. You smoking fools and high right now, Jai? But yeah, I'm definitely glad I went to bed early yesterday because the song is far too fucking slow. I probably would have woken up with a migraine had I not. I wish it's illegal here. Illegal to go to bed early. All right, let's see. Where's like something I can put those egg bites in. Oh. Oh, goodness. I don't really have anything. Oh, illegal to smoke. Oh. Duh. I knew that. Who cares? Just because it's illegal doesn't mean people don't do it. Used to be illegal here. Alright, let's get rid of our oats here. Perfect. Great! We've made our oat milk. You guys have seen that a million times. Hi, Betty. Perfect. Now we have oat milk for the rest of the week. Just gonna pop that on in there. And there we go. There's our milk for the week. I personally like the oat milk more than the almond milk. I just feel like it tastes better. Okay. Alright guys, let's make our lentil tacos. They're gonna be so freaking easy. Kid you not. We gotta first get our crock pot. I know it's not Taco Tuesday, but that's okay. Y'all can have tacos on different days than Tuesday. And yes, sue me, I'm using a plastic liner, okay? Not healthy for you whatsoever. Being a bad influence. Once these are gone though, I'm not gonna use these. I never said I haven't. Oh, I'm telling the government. I'm telling. All right, guys. Let me get this water filled up and get this out of the way. Before I do that, I'm going to fill up my water jug. I took my meds again this morning before stream. Aren't you guys proud of me? And if you haven't, you need to take your meds too. If you take meds. Me being an American, I need to take my supplements because we don't get a lot of that in our food. Alright, y'all. So, for our lentil tacos, they're pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. They're nice and vegan. Where are my lentils? Oh. I know I have a fuck ton of lentils because those ones are pinto beans, lentils. Do I have another thing of lentils? I do. Use these up first. Ugh. I feel like that's one thing I always have are like lentils. I don't know why. They're not my favorite. I like this song. It's like it. I know, aren't you proud of me for doing what I'm supposed to do? There are days I forget to take my goddamn meds. It's not healthy. All right. Gotta go back to Pinterest because for some reason I closed it. Go away. I hate when it's like, wanna rate us? Like, bitch, no, I don't. Out of my face. Jump to recipe. I love that button. If it doesn't have it, I pretty much don't. Oh, we gotta chop an onion. That's okay. We'll do that. Let's chop our onion first. Just gotta clean this off. Hi, Dallas. Good morning, honey. How are you doing this morning, hon? Still can't get over how much bad stuff you guys have in your foods. Well, it all depends on what you buy. I really try not to buy anything bad. Oh, I gotta get more onions. I gotta write that on my list. There we go. I try not to buy any really like bad or unhealthy foods, although I do love me a good McDonald's. Which, by the way, guys, we didn't get McDonald's breakfast yesterday because they stated we were too late, even though I put the order in prior. Because they don't make it until you get there, and then they don't, and they do it by like your location on your phone. It's so fucking stupid. And of course I ordered at the wrong one despite putting in the correct one originally. The McDonald's app is just so glitchy. And I don't know like about you guys, but the reason I place things ahead of time because I want it ready by the time I'm fucking there. You know, like that's what every other app does, except for McDonald's. There definitely are some places that are better than others, Jai. I mean, I'm not gonna say like we're healthy by any means, but yeah. Alright, I'm just chopping up an onion. Heartburn? Take some apple cider vinegar. I know, sounds disgusting, but it's actually pretty good for you. It does help with reducing the acid. I know it's an acid, but it does help reduce the acid in your stomach. It's gross, don't get me wrong. It definitely tastes fucking nasty, but just chugging and lugging it. But it helps. 8 of Tums, yeah, that's usually what I do. When I notice I'm getting more heartburn though, like I have to eat Tums like on a daily basis and stuff, I usually try to like, that's when I know I'm eating out too much. Because I'm eating foods that give me heartburn. Surprisingly, red sauce does not give me heartburn. Like pizza and stuff does not really give me heartburn. Which I don't understand how or why. Okay. Beautiful. You had tacos before bed. Was a mint one? Oh, I didn't even know they made those. All right, our onions are going straight in. I did one whole white sweet onion. I've been obsessed with Mexican food lately. I just fucking always want it. We had Mexican over the weekend and it was so fucking bomb. Okay. It's a rave, guys. We're at a party. Party hardy. Okay. Go the fuck away. Combine ingredients in your slow cooker, stew a few times. Okay, so all we have to do is just add all the fucking ingredients. That's nice. All right, we need 1.5 cups of lentils, rinsed, rinse your goddamn lentils. Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty, hoe. Or do. I don't care. Be a nasty hoe if you want to be a nasty hoe. I ain't your mom. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. Alright, let's cut sliver off there. Just measuring, and we will pop that right on in there. Beautiful. But Dallas, how was your weekend? What'd you end up doing? Oh, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by and saying hi, honey. Have a good day at work. I love when you guys come say hi to me before work. I'll have to get ready for work soon. So I'm just rinsing these off, get them nice and clean. I didn't have the motivation to get groceries and meal prep. No, you're not gonna do that today. That's okay. This is why I grocery shop after work. I just go right after work. I mean, it's harder now that I work from home because I don't want to ever leave my house. But I know it's what I gotta do. All right, so we did a cup. I'm gonna do the half a cup now. That's about half a cup. Okay, beautiful. You can't get the motivation to do it. That's okay. You just sometimes get those days, you know? I feel that. Yeah, I'll have to do work after this, sadly. Okay, we've got our onions, we've got our rinsed lentils. We are going to now go ahead and put in 3 cups of low sodium vegetable broth. I know I have vegetable broth already in here. We're just gonna use the rest of this. Beautiful. We're gonna do some olive oil. Beautiful. Okay, now we are gonna add some salsa. So I'm just gonna add a whole can of my salsa that I bought. I bought 2 different kinds, but we're gonna use I'm doing medium Southwest salsa. That's what we're adding. I'm gonna use this whole can of it. Should have got a bigger one, but they didn't have this one in the bigger one, and I wanted this one. Oh, jeez. My hands are a little slick. Oh, God. I know. I am very lucky that I get to work from home. It took me a lot of looking and a lot of waiting in order to do that. PK, can you open this for me? Well, I know, but I'm handing it to you because I wasn't sure if you could hear me. I thought you had your headphones on. All right. We're gonna do a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Thank you. That's pretty good. We're gonna add, you can use coconut aminos or soy sauce. We're gonna use coconut aminos because I have it. tablespoon of that. Perfect. Your sexy strength. Alright, I'm just gonna rinse this out with a little bit of water. Perfect. Okay. Now, of course, we've got to add all the other great ingredients that make this actually taste good. So, we're going to add garlic and onion powder. We're also going to add some pepper and some salt, obviously. I always have to have these on hand. We're going to do some parsley and oregano. And some paprika, cumin. My kitty cat, she's drinking her water. But I wish I could give you the motivation and strength, but I feel that. I get it. Add a little bit of paprika. Excuse me. I'm gonna add a little bit of chili powder. I'll make it a little bit spicy. Beautiful. We are gonna add our oregano. See, this one comes out so nice. All right. And then, of course, we've got to have our garlic and onion powder and our sea salt. I am going to add just a little bit of cayenne pepper in there to give it a little bit more spice. And some turmeric, or not turmeric. Yeah, it's a turmeric, ground turmeric, yeah. Just a little bit. There we go. And some salt. Yeah, right? I'm doing 2 pinches of salt. That last pinch was more like a half a pinch. I'm also going to add corn and black beans. It's not in the recipe, but I just feel like it's going to taste better with corn and beans. And I'm going to pop those on in there right now. I don't even care. That's also one thing I always have too, is I always have beans and I always have corn. Come on, you son of a gun. I just feel like they're necessary things. Chickpeas, beans, and corn. Because you can add them to a lot of different things. You know? Usually I'm pretty good at opening my own cans, but just couldn't today. That one was hard. Get that whole can in there. Jesus, going forever. Now we gotta do the black beans. I'm not gonna rinse them. Some people rinse their black beans, but not I. PK didn't have any time for that shit today. He was like, fuck that shit, man. He is a busy bee. There we go. Beautiful. beautiful. I'm super stoked. Now I'm just gonna give this a good stir. And we're gonna, this will be done. Well, I'm gonna start cooking this. I actually don't know for how long it says to cook. So. Let's give this a little stir. Let's just use a spoon. Mix everything around. Get it nice and yummy. So here, these are our tacos. And you know what? It's gonna be beautiful. You don't need meat to get that protein. We're getting protein from the black beans and the lentils. And it's gonna be real nice and yummy. All right, perfect. That's it, that's going in there. Super easy. Doesn't require a ton. Beautiful. Strap that top back on there. Our dinner is prepared, guys. Whew, okay. Great. All that is in there. Let's see. How long does it say? We're going to cook on low for 7 or 8 hours. So we could actually do that right now. So let's cook it on low. 7 or 8 hours, huh? Should look at that. Low, 8 hours. Great. And honestly, it's because lentils do take a while to cook. They really do. They do take a while to cook. And look at that, guys. We've made our breakfast for the week. We've made our lunch. We've made dinner. Dinner will probably get us 2 days worth or so, depending on how much you eat. It's all done. That's all we needed. I could make my ginger shots. I'm gonna skip that for this week. We'll make them for next week. I'll get fresher ingredients. It's just my stuff's not 100% fresh right now, so not really what I'm looking for. But yeah, guys, today's was pretty easy, not gonna lie. I love making the egg bites because you can make them in so many different ways. And it's just wonderful. It's literally wonderful. You don't have to really worry about much. Let me actually just use this. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to put the egg bites. Okay. I'm just going to put them in here. I know I have bowls downstairs that I could probably use for storing stuff like this stuff in, but I just don't want to have to go in the basement. All right. I'm just gonna plop my egg bites right on in here. We'll give some to PK. Beautiful. We really don't have that much dishes either. And we made our milk today. We've done a lot. All right, so we're gonna give these two to PK today. Oops. No, you're not. No. Poe's fighting with me. I dropped a little bit on the floor. He's trying to get it. Beep beep. Move. I know, Mom's floor is absolutely disgusting. I've got to clean it. That's for another day. All right, let's give PK his breakfast. I'm gonna put it on a plate. Lucky him. All right, guys. Look at all that beautiful food. Thank you everybody for coming in, hanging out, and just being here for me. I appreciate that. I love morning streams. We are not going to raid out today just because I'm going to get ready to go. But thank you everybody for being here with me today. I'm going to clean up and get ready for work. As always, you guys make my day every day. Thank you for joining in. Tomorrow we're going to do some great cottage cheese recipes. I should be starting to, you know, perk up a little bit. We're getting back into the routine and everything's going to be great. So tomorrow's recipes, I'm really stoked for the dessert, so definitely stick around for that. We're gonna start doing more in the Discord. I'm gonna start posting more recipes in our chickadees chat, so if you are subbed, get ready to have some more recipes this week. I'm gonna post probably 2, and yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in today. I love you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day and night. Bye.